So let me spend a little bit of time on kind of information architecture. So what we had done in the prior screen was created an initial client account. And once a client account is created, planning scenarios are done using a notion of cases. So cases are like planning scenarios. And a client account can have multiple cases run or multiple scenarios. Because the goal-based proposal solution always has a household member as a part of a case, and because the end output is always a set of recommendations for an account or set of accounts that the advisor is advising on, what's common to every case are household members and financial accounts. So before you dive into any particular case, you inventory household members and financial accounts because they're common, or a subset thereof is used for each case. So household member information, it's pretty straightforward. It's name and then two key pieces of information that are important for our analysis, which is gender and birth date. Because our balance sheet calculations leverage actuarial present value numbers, and so that information is important. And it's very easy to just add multiple members of the household, adding the same information. And then there's financial accounts. Now, currently the accounts that are supported are a brokerage account, and in terms of a retirement account, a 401k, Roth IRA, Roth 401k, and a traditional IRA. And the data that you collect is the account type, account name, primary owner, whether the advisor is advising it. That's the required fields. I'm going to dive into some accounts that I've already created. Again, this initial UI was created for this client where there's no integration and we have no aggregation capability today. So existing holdings are entered, existing holdings are entered in by hand manually. For this particular client, where there's integration, this data will be fed. And the data that will be fed at the holdings level. Right now, the UI that I'm showing you, the existing holdings are input at the asset class level. The recommendations are at the holdings, at the specific holdings level.
When will that change? When will you integrate account aggregation?
Right now, it'll come through integration with various CRMs that we'll integrate with, like Salesforce.
Okay, so sometime in the next, by the end of the year, you should be able to bring in aggregated account information from at least a couple of sources.
At least Salesforce and Schwab Portfolio Center. That's the plan. And then anybody else that that comes along between now and then that says, hey, integrate with these guys, and we'll go ahead and do it.